It's Goose TV here again today, and today I'm back with another Madden mobile video on my channel. Now today's video, guys, we're doing a fun little video. We are going to be ranking every single promo in Madden Mobile 20 that we've had so far this year. I'm doing this live, which is pretty cool, so all of my chat and everything can help me out. But yeah, so we're going to be ranking over every single promo. Now Madden Mobile Slay made a video on this the other day, and he gave everybody access to make their own list. So big shout out to him for creating this and letting us go on here. And obviously the idea was from him as well, so I'll leave a link in the description if you want to make your own. And yeah, so let's get right into the video. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on my post notifications so you never miss any of my videos. No post notification shout out today because I'm pre-recording this, so I don't know who's gonna get it. I will have whoever was supposed to get it in the next video. There's a stat on YouTube that says about 65% of you guys that are watching my channel are not subscribed. So if that's you, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of my content. So let's get started. So like I said, we are going to rank all of the promos. I'm going to have chat help me out and decide and kind of help me remember some of these promos. And yeah, so let's get started with the first one right here, Black Friday. Now, Black Friday was, you know, it's kind of the same thing every single year. So Black Friday was pretty decent this year. There were a lot of different rewards, a lot of different things to choose from. I got the Black Friday present that revealed to be a 94 Night Train Lane on Christmas, which is pretty good. It could have been better, but I think Black Friday every year is actually pretty decent. So I don't think, you know, it's obviously not in the best. I'm just gonna say pretty good. I think we had a good selection of sets and things this year. It was pretty attainable from what I can remember, so I'm going to put that in the pretty good section. Kickoff was the very first promo. Or no, sorry, it was not the very first promo. Hall of Fame was the very first promo. We'll get to that. But Kickoff was one of the first few. It was in September or whatever. I don't remember. I know there was a little live event circle chain. I think that there was a... There was a chain. I remember it was kind of weird to figure out. It wasn't anything special. The players were obviously pretty bad. It was the first few promos of the year, so we're gonna stick that in meh right there. So Combine, I remember there was a bunch of, I think 98 or 97 masters. I think it was 98, and if you completed 3 you got a 99. I ended up getting a 99. I don't remember if it was quote unquote free to play, but I think it was a pretty good promo. You were able to get some good stuff. It was, yeah, I'm gonna put that in great. I think it was a decent promo this year. Most feared. Now, there's so many promos in here that should have been good and just were not good this year, and Most Feared is one of them. Really, there's a couple promos that should be the top promos every single year. Most Feared should be a top promo. Thanksgiving, Ultimate Freeze, probably Super Bowl, even though I don't count that as like a holiday promo, I guess. But probably Super Bowl, Easter, and maybe 4th of July. Probably not, though. Those are kind of your big ones right there. And if those are not popular, then the rest of the promos are going to be, like, you know, bad. You know what I mean? So these are promos that need to be really good. Now, Most Feared was a huge letdown this year. Everyone was super excited when we got the Field Pass because we got the cool Ray Lewis with the amazing card art, and we got the field, and it was just a really good vibe. But then we'll get on to the Nightmare and Madden Street and Man in the Woods, just some really crappy copy-paste promos that were not good. And then Most Feared, once again, just a big letdown. It wasn't exciting. There was not a big variety of events. And yeah, so I'm going to put Most Feared in L. And then on Halloween, I think they hyped up a big thing, and it was only like Gronk, and there was a Pumpkinhead players that were a few days before, and they were just not good. Most Feared in general was just not a very good promo this year, and needs to be better. It needs to be one of the best ones of the year, and it was not even close to that. So I'm going to put that in the L category. Thanksgiving. Now, this was another kind of like it was a difficult-ish grind. I think a lot of promos this year have been just a straight grind. That was kind of the point of it. They were super grindy, and Feast was one of them. But it was kind of saved on Thanksgiving Day. Thanksgiving Day, there were a bunch of different, there were like a bunch of different players. You were able to get the Masters super easy, and the only bad thing is, it's on Thanksgiving, so that it was, you know, some people weren't even able to play, and they also didn't let you know that he was coming, so people, like, were finishing up their Masters, and then the last day of the promo, then, you know, they got a bunch of stuff that they weren't able to get, because they traded it in for the other stuff. But no, it was pretty good. I'm gonna say it's a pretty good promo. It could have been better. It was a pretty grindy promo, but the Masters on Thanksgiving Day kind of saved the promo a little bit. Ultimate Freeze, man. Now, the setup was kind of weird. you could either go for presents or a master. Old promos, the way they worked is you could go for whatever you wanted to if you had coins. You could buy your way to the Masters, and then you could also get the presents. That's kind of the point. That's how I think it should be, rather than grind. You have to play live events, all that fun stuff right there. It's just a big, for me, that's, you can do that if you want, free to play. If you want to spend coins and stuff like that, there should be an option for that too. But then Ultimate Freeze, if you went for presents, you couldn't get Masters, which was stupid. They fixed that kind of with Easter, which is good. But Ultimate Freeze, I need to put it in the L category once again, because it needs to be one of the top like 5 promos, if not the best promo of the year, every single year. And yeah, it didn't deliver. The presents were garbage. The Masters weren't exciting. The art, honestly, I mean, the Lamar, like, some of the video players were cool, but the art, like the Workshop, which were the main Masters, they weren't good. I'm not gonna lie, the card art wasn't great. Ghost of Madden were not bad, but Ultimate Freeze, just in general, needs to come out on top, and it was not on top this year. Pro Bowl. I honestly don't remember too much about Pro Bowl. I know there was some of like the 96 Masters, and they're like the veterans. We didn't complete the community challenge because it was just not great. I don't think it was super good. I don't remember if it was super grindy or anything. I'm gonna put it in meh. I feel like meh is gonna be kind of like the category where I don't remember too much about it, but if you don't remember too much about it, that means it wasn't a great promo. You know what I mean? So Pro Bowl was it could have been better. It's a shorter promo. NFL playoffs, they started it late, which is already going to put it at a major disadvantage. I think the setup was kind of cool, the way they integrated old promos like Team of the Week, and I think that it was Phenoms and Legends and stuff like that, so it was you know, it was a cool idea, but for me, we needed new playoff cards. They started it too late. There weren't even wild card rounds. Playoffs just didn't make too much sense this year. It should have been, in previous years, it's been much better. I don't think it was the worst, but I'm going to stick it in pretty bad, the first pretty bad ranking of the year. Team of the Year. Now, Team of the Year came after Super Bowl, and Super Bowl and Team of the Year were pretty similar. But Team of the Year was pretty great. I'm honestly going to put it in the best category. I think a lot of people can say that as well. There was a lot of different cards, and they were very free to play. You could kind of go for a specific kind. If you wanted to get a specific like group, like wide receivers or offense and like halfback, quarterback, there was special teams. I went for special teams. And if you got all of them, you got a power upgrade on all of them. Team of the Year, it was a very free-to-play promo. You were able to get a ton of Masters. The card art was pretty good, and they gave us card packs and cards that are still in packs, which are still pretty cool. You still can't do much with them right now, but I think it's still a really good idea. Team of the Year was one of the best promos of the year, in my opinion. Campus Heroes, I believe I got a 99 from this promo. I remember some of it was kind of weird. I know there was what was it, like the lockers or something, and it was like a specific path, and it was just really confusing unless you like went on Reddit and stuff like that. I think Campus Heroes was just kind of, I'm going to say meh. Everybody liked Campus Heroes this year. I'm going to put it in pretty good then, because for me, I don't think I played it that much. I think I did get a 99. Like I said, I don't remember a whole lot. I know there was like the study hall players where you could get a bunch of players. A lot of people are saying that they liked it a lot, but I don't remember too much about it. I'm just going to stick it in pretty good for now. Easter. Now, once again, it improved off the Ultimate Freeze setup, where, you know, you could either go for Masters or you could go for presents. In my opinion, it shouldn't be like that. You should be able to go for both. And they made it a little bit easier where you could get a Master while going for presents, but it was linked to presents. For me, like I said, that setup isn't preferred, but it's better than what we had in Ultimate Freeze, and I think it was decent, for sure. But then we also had the presents, too. The Easter eggs, and I was able to get a bunch of the Easter eggs, and the Easter eggs were insane. Obviously, that kind of saved the whole promo, but any promo that has, you know, really good stuff or free stuff, it makes it a lot better. Easter was one of the best promos of the year, in my opinion. It was a lot of fun. There was a lot of content. Easter eggs were, like I said, made the whole promo pretty much. They definitely did some good stuff in there. Could have been better, but I'm still going to stick it in the best category because compared to some of the other promos we've had this year, yeah, it should be in that category. Walk the Stage doesn't need an explanation. It was a crappy filler promo. It was like 3 days. The Masters, when we had 100 Masters in the game, were only 98s. It was literally a full pay-to-win promo. Yeah, I think it's just awful, I don't think that Walk the Stage should have been a promo at all. I think everybody else can say that it was the worst promo of the year. There's a poll on Reddit kind of ranking promos as well, and Walk the Stage finished last. Pretty easy, but Walk the Stage finished in the L category. Draft is another one of the best promos of the year. I just need to stick it in best right away without an explanation, dude. Well, I mean, I'm still gonna give an explanation, but Draft was pretty good, dude. There was a lot of different ways to approach it. You could go for the Ezekiel Elliott by completing some of the 99 masters, or maybe 98. Yeah, they were 99, and you could sell them, which obviously you could make a ton of coins off, or you could go for a bunch of the draft picks and get Aaron Donald. There was a bunch of different ways to attack the promo, and that's something that a lot of different promos, they need to have different ways to go to the promo, and it was really fun. It was a really good promo. I was able to get Ezekiel Elliott, who's still on my team, and I'm thinking about maxing him depending on players we get for 4th of July or whatever promos coming out next week. And yeah, we could get the draft picks, and it was free to play. You could get a bunch of 99 cards that you could either exchange for Mad Max badges or sell them, which obviously got you a lot of coins. Draft was one of the best promos of this year. Cinco de Mayo, not bad. I think I'm gonna put it in meh, only because it's, just a filler promo. It wasn't really, anything special, but it was much better than Walk the Stage. I was fully expecting something like that, but I think, it was pretty free to play. The only bad thing about it is that came right before All Decade. So, the only problem is you were able to complete it, but it would have eaten up a bunch of your, materials and the supplies and stuff you would have needed for the promos that were coming afterwards. So, yeah, if you wanted to do it, you could. Masters were still only 98. I put it in meh. Now, I don't know if a lot of people will agree with me. It was definitely, a lot of people will say about the same, but Super Bowl was my favorite promo of the year this year, honestly. It was another one of those promos where you can go, you can attack the promo from different angles, and there's different things to do. Another big thing I liked about it is it didn't really heavy utilize the promo players, or the field pass players. It had specific Super Bowl players that you could get, and it just added a whole other, complexion to the promo that needs to be there. And you could get Super Bowl legends, you could get different teams, and if you can get all the players on that, and all 4 masters, you could get a power upgrade, which I did as well. I was able to get 5 97 masters plus a Super Bowl legend plus the 98 Damian Williams Super Bowl MVP card. I got 6 masters from this promo. It was free to play. It was really fun. It was a good promo to spend your coins and gems and Madden cash on. So Super Bowl, my favorite promo of the year, is in the best category. NFL Honors, it was, I don't know if I could really call this a promo, and it's not going to be great. It's not going to be pretty good. I'm going to put it in meh. I feel, like I said, meh is kind of that iffy category. I think, it was a boom or bust promo. Either that or you could spend cash. Now, I did pull an honors player, but that's because I spent a ton of cash. It's pay to win. And, boom or bust events just, like I said, I'm going to put it in meh. It's really not a promo. It's just a few cards on one night, but it wasn't great. Really, what do you expect from it? You're not going to be able to pull too much out of that. Madden X. I didn't play too much during Madden X. I didn't grind this promo very hard. I think it was pretty decent. I think people enjoyed it somewhat. You know what? I did play it. I'm stupid. I did play it. I'm going to put it in great because I got a Jason Kelsey master. That was during St. Patrick's Day. I got the Jason Kelsey. I don't remember too much about it. I think it was free to play for the most part. It was St. Patty's promos. It was pretty good. Like I said, I don't remember too much about it, not gonna lie, but it was pretty good. I'm gonna keep it there as well. I'm gonna do some of the all decade stuff right away, and let's do that now. So there was 4 all decade promos, and they were all copy paste, or at least the first 2, all decade offense and all decade defense. I'm going to put those starting in pretty good. All decade offense and all decade defense were pretty good because there was limited time 99 cards that are still in packs, the defense ones at least. That made the promo pretty good. I think the promos were not very well designed. They were kind of lame, but like I said, the 99s really helped out there. But after that, we had all decade moments and all decade postseason. They just both were copy-paste, very boring, not very fun. So I don't know why I didn't make a jump or at least put these, but the 99 like pullable cards helps the promo out so much. It makes it so much more fun. So all decade offense and defense I put in pretty good, and pretty bad I'm going to put the moments and postseason. They were, the players were pretty easy to get. You were able to get at least some players free to play, but I think it was free Pat Tillman. Was that during postseason, or which one was that during? Moments had free Tillman. Okay, then I'm going to put moments in meh, actually, because Tillman was sick because you were able to get a free 100 overall. Actually, 105 because it was a pretty free Madden max. So coming down to our last few promos here, Versus was great. Versus was out not too long ago, one of our most recent promos. Last year was the best promo of the year, and this year is one of the better ones as well. Pretty easy. It's free to play. You could get a bunch of different cards. There was free 100 overalls, or you could exchange the players. I got 28 free Madden Max badges. How sick is that? I got I think I got 2 other masters as well, which is absolutely huge. So yeah, Versus was a great promo this year that I really enjoyed, and a lot of other people did as well. I'm not going to put it in best, but it was one of my favorite promos this year for sure. Powerline was out recently as well. It was another great promo. I don't think it was the greatest. I think, once again, I don't really like the super grindy promos, but I was able to grind. I was able to get, I almost finished Powerline. I think it was pretty good. It was pretty good for sure. Madden Futures, I don't know why it's really in here. It's not really a promo. I'm gonna put it in pretty good, even though it doesn't really mean much. It's brand new. It's not a promo. It's a field pass, and there are no other field passes in here, so I'm not gonna really put those in here. Madden Takeover is out currently. Now, you guys are gonna have to help me with this because I am currently not playing this. I am saving my supplies for 4th of July. The card art is absolutely sick. It's probably the best card art we've had all year. I'm gonna put it in pretty good only because I don't really play. I'm not really playing it. It's a grind. It's very grindy to be able to get the Grandmasters. You need to complete 3 105s, which isn't even possible unless you spend gems or Madden cash. I really hope that's not the direction they're gonna take with the promos for the rest of this year, because we know that they're giving us a ton of Madden cash and stuff, but I hope they don't really take too much or whatever. Hall of Fame was in the game when the game first came out. You guys are gonna have to help me with this one. I think it was meh because I think it was pretty okay, but it was one of the first promos of the year. It was kind of hard to get masters, if I remember right. I don't think I really went for too much. I'm gonna put it in meh, I think, mainly because I don't remember too much of it for Hall of Fame. Yeah, I'm gonna move it down to meh, or I'm gonna move it down to bad. A lot of you guys are saying bad for sure. I'm gonna move it down to pretty bad there. And then these 2 promos are going to be pretty simple. Madden in the Woods, Nightmare on Madden Street. I think the promos were both copy-paste. I think, I'm going to move them to pretty bad. Only because I guess we weren't expecting much. Most Feared is supposed to be one of the worst. It's supposed to be one of the best promos, sorry. But those were kind of promos leading up to it, so they maybe weren't, they weren't supposed to be hyped up as much, but they were very copy-paste. They were very boring. The card art was okay, which is, I think, one of the main reasons it's up here. The live event screen was pretty cool. The live events were boring. Yeah, it was pretty annoying, so I'm just going to put both of those in pretty bad. New Year's this year. Kind of funny in Slay's video the other day is that he remembered the Men Overdrive New Year's, but this New Year's promo was great. Unless you guys think it should be in best, but I remember it was a really, really fun promo. There was a lot of cool stuff in New Year's. You were able to get a bunch of the card art was sick. You were able to get a bunch of the offensive line players, and you could go for what was cool is there was like the 94 main masters, but then if you weren't able to completely finish off another master, you could go for lower cards too and get some different cards and stuff off of that. So I think it was pretty good. I don't remember too much about it. Once again, some of those old promos are kind of hard to remember or whatever, but I was able to get a ton of masters. I remember enjoying it, so I'm going to put that there. Path to Greatness. Once again, don't remember too much about this. I don't think I got many masters. I don't even know if I grinded this promo out too much. I'm going to put it in meh, once again, because it's kind of a category where I don't really know too much about. But yeah, so It was one of the, I think it was towards the beginning of the year. I know there were some glitches and stuff that you were able to get some good stuff with it. But the card art was kind of garbage, I'm not gonna lie. Just another filler promo that was kind of not the greatest. Yeah, I'm going to put it in meh. I don't really have too much info on that, but there you go. And the final promo we have to rate is Superstar X Factors. I'm going to put it in pretty bad. I remember I didn't really go for it too much. I don't think it was one of the best promos of the year by all means at all. It was just kind of there. The Masters were low overall. Just in general, just not a great promo. Don't remember too much about it once again. Yeah, that's where I put that, and that is the tier list right there. Go make your own tier list in the description below. I will have a link if you want to complete your own, and in the comments below, debate me. Let me know what you guys think, if I put anything in the wrong category and why. Is there any promos that you think should have been in the best category or not, or any that should have been in the L or anywhere else that you think? Let me know in the comments below. But anyways, guys, that is just about it for this video. I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, make sure to like it and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'm Goose TV, and I'm out. I'll see you guys later.